You gonna go?
Hey everybody, welcome back. Russell's Hot Rod Shop. We're back on the 31 today. A couple things that I want to try and get. I ended up getting some new rims for these. Eventually I'm going to get these white balls off of these rims, put them on the other rims that I actually wanted. But right now, so I've actually got, I picked these up while they came in today. These are some wheel spacers, which, man, I hate running this stuff, but at the same time, that Chevy rear end out of the S10 is just, it's a little too narrow. But I'd like to get those on. Let's go check it out. We've got our new rims and tires. Well, not tires, but just our rims over here. And so basically I wanted to be able to run, man, I gotta get something to pop that off, but I wanted to run a hubcap like this, and I wanted these steelies because they just, wow. Well, there's a whole bunch of noise going on there. So back to what I was saying, I wanted a rim steely that I could just put a hubcap on like that. The other rims, they just weren't gonna cut it. I also got rims that have a lot smaller of a back spacing. So this way, hopefully they'll actually fit a lot better on my front end, because let me show you here. Just set these aside for now. But if you take a look, my steering arm, and I've got this wheel spaced out, but my steering arm is so incredibly close to that tire right there. And I've got this spaced out probably a good 3/4 of an inch. And it's just, this one rim was different than all the rest. That side doesn't do it. Or at least there's plenty of space here, or, you know, a decent amount of space. But these rims here, they should fix that issue. So I'm gonna start jacking this stuff up, and we'll start getting these spacers on, start getting these front wheels on. Quite the mess going on over here. I believe, well, those, I'm pretty sure, yeah, show my mess. Thank you. Sometimes when you're working, you gotta have all the tools right here for you available. There we go, 3/4. I believe these are 3/4. Yeah, close enough. Let's see. Grab my extension. Pull these off so I can actually see. I didn't really crank these down or anything, so we should just. Get this wheel off first. And let's just throw one of these on here. I also have to get, oh boy, I gotta find my remover, my hubcap remover tool. Boy, oh boy, are these on there tight. Now I know I won't lose them on the side of the road. Well, there's Binks. He's the shop cat. He keeps all the mice out of here. All right, so let's throw this wheel on. Again, we're just gonna throw a couple on here. looks like. Oh yeah, look at the spacing we have now in between here. I mean, I can get a finger in there. All right, that's what we want. Now, hopefully that isn't gonna change when we go to put the white walls on here. And it might a little bit, because I think they're, so these are, what were these? A 205? Yeah, these are a 205, and my white wall is a 215. So really, it's not a whole lot of more width on it, just a little bit. All right, but that's gonna be good for that side. And with it tightened up, yeah, we still got a massive space there. That's gonna be awesome. And so this is the side here actually that had the spacers that I had to put into it, because this one wheel, the back spacing was a whole lot different than the other three wheels. Hence why I had to go and now buy yet another set of wheels, because, you know, third time's a charm, I guess. That's what you gotta do. Sometimes it costs money to be stupid. But no worries. I finally got the actual set I wanted. I've got the white walls I want, so I'm not too concerned with how many times I've had. And plus this stuff, like I said, this is all marketplace find stuff. So it's not like I was paying an arm and a leg. Those rims were 75 bucks for all four. You know, the wheels, the white walls, I paid, what was it? 150 bucks for the white walls. These, however, I'm not even going to tell you how much I spent, because I'm disappointed in myself. Nah, they weren't that much. For the rims and the hubcaps, I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm gonna be able to sell these tires here. So, oh my goodness. And they just fit so well. See, that's what I'm talking about. If you look over here, I mean, we're gonna have, yeah, same amount of space. Again, like, we're gonna be good. I don't have to shim this out, which is great, because I've already got to shim the rear end out. So I'm gonna get this on, and then we'll go ahead and we'll jack up the back, and we'll get right back. Get set up in the back here. And now I no longer have the rear end set in with C-clamps. I actually went and broke down, that was one thing that new that I wanted to buy, which was a U-bolt kit for this. And it was like 60 bucks, which, again, more money that I really didn't want to spend, but for the safety portion of it, and there's going to be a whole lot of other safety stuff that I'm buying brand new. I want to do this all on a super budget off of marketplace, but at the same time, I'm not going to try and skimp out on stuff that, you know, might break or whatever. Like these springs, front and back, will get replaced. Bushings, that stuff I just gotta kind of buy new, unfortunately. Well, let's get this off here. Now, I do have these spacers I've got to put on. So let's go. So that's pretty tight. Let's grab another wheel. And this is gonna look, I think, absolutely amazing with these hubcaps on here. I don't mind that they're not perfect. nor are the wheels or the rims. I don't care because the more it looks like it's been kind of old. All right. I mean, so far, that gets it out a pretty good amount. I don't mind that at all. I don't know what the back looks like. If I can see the back and I can see that spacer, I'm not gonna be happy. It's gonna be too ugly for me. But we'll see. Alright, so, alright. I mean, it's not horrible. You're not gonna see that. I'm looking down, good. So now, if you look straight down from wheel to wheel, you can see the rear tire is further out than that front tire, and that's kind of what I was looking for. I wanted to make sure there was actually going to be an offset, because before this was in further than those and it just looked horrible. Alright, so all I'm going to do now is knock out the other side, and we'll go ahead and come back after it's down on the ground. Alright, so we got the last one here. Kind of throw that on. Oh yeah. With the white walls, that's gonna look good. So let's go ahead and we'll bring her down. Kind of see how she looks. Like I said, the white walls will go back on there, but I think for now, I just kind of want to run these. They are a lot shorter. Those are going to be a little bit taller. I like this. I like the rim and the hubcap setup. I think that looks cool. And the fact that I have space here on both sides, yeah, that's gonna work out well. We're about to head out and go get my white walls set onto these newer rims. I don't really have a place that's like cheap at doing this. It cost me like $40 per dismount, $40 for the mounting. So I do that a couple times. It sucks, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so I just had all those other rims, tires dismounted. Hopefully I can sell those, make some of my money back, but here we are. I actually finally have the exact rim and tire setup that I've been wanting. So let's go ahead and throw these on. Come over here and look. We still have, we can put a finger in between that. So even with like the motor transmission sitting down in here, we should have more than enough room for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get all these tires on, knock them out, and yeah, we'll come right back. All right, let's get this off the jacks here. Got the hubcaps all set up. See what she looks like. Alright. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Hubcaps, white walls. She looks good. Sits good. Got plenty of clearance on the steering here. Oh yeah. Doesn't even come close. Alright, well, that works. I like it. Got her outside. Yep. That's the look I like right there. So I think that's gonna do it for the wheel and tire debacle. But yeah, I figured probably just put together a few different things and throw a video up just so you guys can kind of keep up with what's going on, almost in real time, I guess. But yeah, so when we come back, I'm hoping to start getting some more work done on the body, and now that I have my suspension kind of where I'm wanting it, it'll just help out to kind of bring everything else together. But yeah, if you're liking it, hit that like button, subscribe, and hopefully we can yeah, get some more videos out soon. Thanks for watching.